better. At least it's got decent moves for its stats, i.e. special attacks on a special attacker. Rock Incense, somewhat useful. Okay. I feel like I still have to go to the valley and get the key anyway. I think he locks the door, if I recall. It's been a little while since I played this. But yeah, if I could stream from the 3DS, I could stream all of the DS Pokemon games. That would be fun. On original hardware, even. And they do make capture cards for them, but oh my goodness, they're expensive. And they require modding your actual physical system. Like, cutting holes into it. It's just... no. Still not super effective, so we're gonna get out of here. Swap out to Bonsai! Bonsai I would like to hold on to just because he was the starter. Or she. I keep calling it a he, it's a she. And also, Poison Tail has made it rather useful. Knock off, that's just not... rude. Oof. Well... that's not good. Ooh. So you're ghost or psychic type? Possibly both, given that actually KO'd it. But you can't do a thing if I lock myself in without the key. Right. Okay. Bye. Now, the slowdown you're experiencing has nothing to do with the stream, has nothing to do with my wireless Game Boy that I'm streaming this from. That's built into the game. Poor Diamond and Pearl were so horribly unoptimized that they actually lag on original hardware. Still, however-year-old me did not care. These were amazing games, and I loved them, and I played the ever-loving crud out of them. More Bubble Beam. I still think Diamond and Pearl have the all-time number of hours for... oh, I forgot it had that. For Pokemon games for me. I think these were the ones that I've played the most. Oof. Run away! Oh, crud. It knows Aqua Tail. I forgot. Maybe it won't murder me in one shot. Okay, Eruptions is definitely not going to do it. Even with a crit. Nice. Poison Tail. Pretty good. There it is. What's this gonna do? Rough! And a crit! You really needed that crit. Seriously? That's your second crit against me. There's another fight after this, too. I don't even get to heal. I forgot to put Ghastly back in the box. See if Aqua Jet's gonna do anything. A little bit. I'm surprised you didn't just call the GameStops in town and try to find one. Oh, Brick Break. Or were they just too expensive? Because I know they have a bad habit of trying to charge full price for old Pokemon games. It's just honestly rude. Okay, Exchange Bank letting me know that somebody used my card recently. Nice of them to actually let me use my own card without having to call them and tell them that I'm using my card. Yeah, I imagine, actually. Everybody's stuck at home, not going to work, not able to go out to hang out. There haven't been any movies out until this past week. So yeah, video games. Imagine they've sold like crazy. Ow. You gotta get out of here again. Ghastly, go. Get wrecked. I want my Torchic back. Ghastly evolves at 28, so I mean, there we go. Hey, a critical on my side, finally. We've defeated Performer Sonia. So all of the grunts are performers, which kind of makes sense for Team Plasma. So what have you got, Mr. I usually have a Zubat? Antoinette. What a name. Spinnerack. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going with Ghastly. Save us, Crawdaunt, as you have all game long. There we go. But yeah, I really hope your copy of Diamond works. I would be very hesitant to buy. I assume you get it on eBay. But you know more about eBay than I do. I'm sure you took into consideration the maker's profile and ratings. The seller's profile and ratings. There we go. Words. How do they... Yay! Honey! The thing that nobody's ever going to use. Bye! Like, I need to get back on eBay and order some comic books that Dragon Quills shorted me. Also need to call Dragon Quills and see if they ever got in Final Fantasy? Fantastic Four versus X-Men number 4. That's the last one of that I should be able to get from them. How about let's go heal, since literally everything is at death's door. Yeah, words, how do they? That's what I said. guess I'm going to leave Ghastly on the team for now. As a constant reminder of what we once had. Torchic was much better. Locking the door was meaningless. Yes, yes it was. Yeah, we'll just keep going, Psyduck. It's a 3 Pokemon show right now: Psyduck, Bonsly, and Groudon. But mostly Groudon. This is kind of the problem with Pokemon games in general. Like, after the first gym leader, there's been nothing even remotely close to being that difficult. The double battle with the Wigglytuff and Noctowl was the hardest thing I've come across. I believe that's the one I've been using. So I think you gave it to me when I had to fill in past issues that Dragon Quills didn't have. There we go. But not gonna lie, comic books are kind of low priority right now. I wish they weren't, because I would like to complete the sets, because I've got like 5 of 7 for Ruby, 3 of 4 for the Fantastic Four versus X-Men. We're between the two of us, we're missing a issue of Picard, the comic book series. I'm missing number 2 out of 4. I have 1, 3, and 4 of the Ninja Turtles versus Power Rangers. And there was one more. I think I need a Yondu one. It's all because Dragon Quills kept getting the order wrong. There are multiple Ruby trade backs. This one is a prelude to season 6? Season 5? Season 5. It's the one where they were wandering around so much and accomplished absolutely nothing. But it's all been... Oh, she's so sad because she's missing an issue of Picard. I ended up getting her 2 issues of number 3 instead of a second issue number 2 and 3. Or so she claims. I distinctly remember ordering 2 issue 2s on eBay, which means I probably have both of them in my house somewhere. And then they got huffy with me at Dragon Quills because they ordered issue 3 for me after I'd already ordered it online, because I went in and asked them for it and they said that they didn't get any in. So I was like, okay, and I went and ordered it online, and I go back next week and, oh hey, we got these in, do you want them? No. And it kind of upset them. It's like, well, sorry, you told me you didn't have any last week. Shellos. Let's just burn it and swap out. Metal Claw. Swapping out to Bonsai. There we go. Oh, I finished watching Korra with my mom. Introduced, for anybody that doesn't know this, I've introduced my mother to the world of Avatar: The Last Airbender. And we went through the entire Avatar: The Last Airbender series, and then I brought out Korra. And my mother immensely enjoyed Korra. She liked it much better than the first series. Which is sort of blasphemy for most Avatar fans, but I love that she liked it better. We just started on Umbrella Academy Season 2. That's been fun. The Umbrella Academy has been a phenomenal series, start to finish. They've done really well with it. And then we've got another show on CBS. No, it's on Amazon Prime right now. That's called The Expanse. It's about a space sheriff on a space station. It's like an actual cop crime drama set in outer space, which I have never heard of until somebody was telling me about this show, and I was like, hey, that's new. So I will give it the benefit of the doubt and attempt to watch it and see if it's any good. Go ahead and save, because this lady normally has a scun tank, and at this level, that thing is brutal. Oh, she really did enjoy Korra. Like, to the point where she actually pronounced all of the characters' rather foreign-sounding names correctly. That's how much she paid attention and enjoyed it. I will never get over her absolutely destroying anime names. It's so much fun. Like, she got to talking about the character Unalak, and it took me a second to remember who she was talking about. And I was like, oh wait, you actually said his name correctly. Oh, okay. Burmy. Let's see what you are. Not bug type or grass type. Oh well, not many things resist dragon. Outlaw Star was so good. Oh, I don't remember if we finished Outlaw Star. I think we did. Yeah, we definitely did, because I have it on Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray... No, we did not. The Blu-ray for Outlaw Star and Cowboy Bebop and The Big O. All three of those. And Hellsing. All four of those shows. Anime on Blu-ray has this bad habit. If you swap the subtitles on, it swaps the audio to Japanese, and you cannot swap it back. Like, you can't have English audio with subtitles. And it's so frustrating. Hellsing we got around because I bought the series that had DVD and Blu-ray, so we swapped to DVD. And the DVD we could watch how we needed to watch with the subtitles. Outlaw Star and Bebop I have the DVDs for, so we watched the DVDs of Bebop. But Outlaw Star and Big O only came with Blu-ray. And yeah, if you want the subtitles on, they only work with Japanese dialogue. I've noticed that with a lot of anime Blu-rays. It's just awful. Like, I don't have the best hearing, but if I'm paying attention and watching something intently, then I can follow along. But if it's sort of background noise, I need to have the subtitles up because I'll occasionally miss some things that they say, and I need to quick glance to see what they said. And Mom's hearing is just gone, so she has to have the subtitles. And I attempted to do... What was it? We attempted to watch Big O, and I think I got 4 or 5 episodes into it. It's such a talky show. Like, you have to be able to hear and understand what they're saying to know what is going on in that show. And I got so tired of having to stop and literally just explain everything that just happened to her. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun for her. It wasn't fun for me. I had to stop. We didn't finish that show. And even though I love the Big O, it's one of my favorite series, can't watch it with her because, you know, the subtitles don't work. Okay, cool. And for that, we got absolutely nothing. Yep, absolutely nothing. Let's go heal up so Psyduck can get back in the front. And yes, for anybody wondering, I have gotten my mother into anime lately. It's different. Like, you know, she's older, and she has her genres that she likes, and there are definitely a whole lot of anime that I would never inflict on her. But Netflix has had some really cool stuff lately. A Silent Voice was really good because, you know, it's about a deaf girl, and she really related to that. We watched Violet Evergarden, which, if I could find an affordable Blu-ray of that anywhere, I would own that series. It's so good. I forgot to put Psyduck out front again. And it's about a young lady who grew up feral, was basically adopted into the army, and has now... The series begins after the war has ended, and the whole series is about her adjusting to civilian life, having a form of post-traumatic stress disorder, and how to deal with that, and basically learn how to socialize, how to have emotions, and how to deal with human beings. So it's a really cool series. Yeah, exactly. It's drama, just animated. And if you can get decent animation and that's not like over-the-top fan service. But I started getting my parents into anime before they moved away, actually. I even got my dad to watch some. Yu-Gi-Oh! The worst offender for anime hair in any series ever. But Dad liked the Appleseed movies. Sort of cop mecha warfare. He would have liked Patlabor, I feel like. If I had a copy of Patlabor that worked. My Patlabor discs got scratched up, and they don't work anymore, and I'm so sad. Like Evangelion. I watched Evangelion. No. I'm never recommending that to anyone. I will bash that show forever. Hey, Super Saiyan Level 4 went with body hair over anime hair. Okay, we should be fine. And at least Super Saiyan 4's hair is one color. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has like 4 different bad colors in his hair. Yugi, Yami, Yugi, whichever. Oh, now I get to beat up a Torchic, which I happen to know is water and poison already, so we'll stick with Air Cutter. See, I liked your comment on the Broly film. And I found that especially poignant. Because, I mean, you generally like Dragon Ball, but you don't like the dumb parts, to be blunt. So your line, well, their hair changed colors a lot. Yes, that's that entire film. I completely agree. And if that's not what you like in anime, you don't like that movie, you know, because that's all that movie is. And that's fair. It's all it needed to be. That's what I wanted it to be, and it did it great. But that's another one that I let Mom watch it just because she's seen the other Dragon Ball movies. She hasn't seen the Dragon Ball series, but she's seen the movies. And she also didn't like the film because of that very reason. It's just, you know, about 30 minutes of character backstory for Broly, and then fight. The last hour is just a fight. One fight. Big on. A little low on HP, Psyduck. Oh, and he's got 3 more Pokemon. Good grief. Ice Shard is probably going to do it. Oof. Down goes Psyduck again. Ground is not a very good defensive type. Bonsai's fire type, right? Yeah. Ice Shard won't do anything to him. Let's see what he does with Brick Break. Chopper. Absolutely nothing. I'm trying to think everything that resists fighting. It would be flying, poison, and psychic, I think. Which I don't think poison resists poison, so Poison Tail should be normal damage. I can live with that. Well, okay then. Combi! Had this discussion last time, but the fact that male Combi can't evolve into anything is utterly pointless. It just makes you feel bad trying to catch one, because all you're going to catch are males, and they're literally useless. They're awful in story mode. They're worse than useless on competitive teams because they're an actual liability. At least the female Combi evolve into Vespiquen, which is not a great Pokemon, but, you know, it's an evolved Pokemon at least. Okay, apparently I can't deal any damage to this thing. So I'm going to swap out to Crawdaunt and obliterate it. So I feel like Combi desperately needs the what? Yeah, definitely. Evangelion is awful. Terrible. Right now I'm talking about how this poor little Combi is just completely crapped all over by the core mechanics of the game. It can't evolve. It has to be female to evolve. And yet 7 out of 8 of them are male. Which, you know, flavor-wise is great. Whatever. Makes sense. But there's another Pokemon like that that's Burmy, that evolves into Wormadam if it's female. At least its male can evolve into a different Pokemon, Motham. So my suggestion was that Combi gets an evolution into, since the females evolve into the Queen Bee, have Combi evolve into like a Night Bee with a shield. Something to defend the Queen, if that makes sense.